Hey, welcome back to my channel and another video. Today's set is red with some glitter and nude cut out designs. So it is a bit of a longer video, but with it all being cut out, you have to wait for it to set and it's really annoying. But I do love doing cut out designs. So this is Candy Apple from CJP. I think I've used it before, but not in a video. And it's really nice, bright red. It's pretty perfect for what I wanted. So I'll definitely be using this again. So like I said, this is Candy Apple, and I'm just creating a semicircle, if you like, on the top of this now. It wasn't supposed to be a semicircle on this now. It was supposed to be a chevron or a triangle. So you will see me swap it over in a minute into a different position, because I always draw out my designs that I'm going to do. They flood my head, the designs, so I have to write them down. It sounds a bit bizarre, but yeah, they flood my head, so I have to write them down. So I go by the drawings that I've drawn, and I started on this one, and then I was like, damn, I've done it on the wrong one. So it's a semicircle, but it will be moved over onto the ring finger, I think. Now that's moved, I'm starting again with Candy Apple by CJP on the, what would be the, I suppose we could go with the right hand. So this would be the pinky. So this is a chevron, triangle, trying to build a wall with this acrylic, getting it nice and sharp at the point, which I always struggle with getting it sharp enough. I've never managed to get it really sharp. But I think that might be because I don't file enough after. I don't know. I'll conquer it. But yeah, so I've made that into a point, and I usually come in with just a little bit of clear acrylic to build a little bit of strength with that. So this would be in the cuticle area, this chevron. And I'm just encapsulating that in CJP crystal glass. Then onto the ring finger. Yeah, that's pinky, that's ring finger. I've put the other one on the, yeah, got all confused. But anyway, yeah, onto the ring finger. And this is Hollow Multi-Mix Red. Really lovely red, really bright red. Again, it's multi-cut, so easy to use. And this is from Glitterati, so I've got a discount code, which is Amy, if you want to have some money off of your entire order on that website. So again, I'm just creating another semicircle, the same as what it is on the index finger. And I'm encapsulating that in crystal glass again. Have to do that with the glitters, because otherwise you'll file your glitter away, so have to encapsulate that. I'm building up that wall nice and high, ready for me to file, and then for my next colour to butt up to, which will be the nude, but we won't be coming in with that for a while yet. So on all of these shapes, I must create a high enough wall for me to be able to file, and then for me to be able to butt my colour up against, and then for me to be able to finish file. So it needs to be quite high walls, and the same height all the way round. And on the thumb, this is Candy Apple again, and this is going to be a glitter ombre. So I'm using the Candy Apple quite thin as a base for my glitter to go on top of. So I'm not too worried about the clarity of this or if it's patchy. I just wanted something behind the glitter. And again, this is that hollow multi-mix red from Glitterati. I've dipped into my clear acrylic and placed got a small bead on the end of my brush, dipped that into the raw glitter, place that onto the nail and nudging it around to where I want it to be. And as you can see, so easy to use, done. It's really easy. I'll leave that to set before I come in with anything else. And on the middle finger, I'm using Cashmere Cover from Glitterbells. I love this colour. This plush cover and Rose Blush, I think it's called, are my absolute faves from Glitterbells in their core range. And I'm just creating a line down the middle of down the left hand side of the nail, again building that wall. I won't need to cap this area because this is a strength powder, so I can build with this colour, making sure each time I pick up a bead I've got the same ratio, otherwise I'm going to get some serious shadowing. So I'm making sure that my ratio is correct each time I pick up a bead. Otherwise, when I file through, you'll just see lots of shadows through that line. Using my brush to perfect this line. I don't tend to use a craft knife or fishing wire or anything like that. I really don't know why. I think maybe because I want to get it perfect with my brush without having to use anything else, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with using anything else, and if it makes your service quicker, why wouldn't you use it? So I do have a craft knife, and sometimes, very rarely, I'll pop in with it, but yeah, it's very rare that I use it. I tend to use my brush on my file more than anything. So I'm just going to complete this ombre here. So I'll go in with a really wet small bead of the Cashmere Cover first, just to start that ombre off. Then I come in with my cuticle bead, much better ratio on that. Get that nice and flush around the cuticle and then blend that down, leaving most of the product in the back third. And then, because I could see my glitter slowly disappearing with this Cashmere Cover where I've brought it down so much, I thought, oh, I'm just going to put some more glitter over the top. So I did. So it added, and I'm glad I did, because it added a little bit more depth. So there's a glitter underneath, then some Cashmere Cover, like really, really, really translucent Cashmere Cover, and then just a little bit more glitter to add a bit more depth. I think that it looked quite nice. So I've filed the shapes that are already there now. And I'm adding some candy apple on the top right hand side, only halfway down. And then create another wall, another tiny little wall with the bottom of that bead. I'm making sure that I'm going over that Cashmere Cover with the red. With red being such a really bright, vibrant colour, I really wanted to get that line looking perfect. It doesn't matter if you go over the Cashmere Cover, because I will be filing that away. And then just adding some clear for a bit of strength and to save me using my colours, really. Now this one is, this should have been another chevron and then a chevron of glitter, but I messed it up and I completely forgot that this was supposed to be a chevron. So I started filling this nail in with the nude, and I knew I wanted a triangle of glitter at the bottom. So I thought, right, I'm going to try and do it this way, which is placing all my nude and then creating a gap in the in a triangle shape, if that makes sense. It will make sense when it comes onto the screen, but yeah, try to create a triangle shape with my acrylic, clear acrylic. So a gap, instead of creating the actual walls of glitter. Oh, it's really hard to explain. So instead of doing what I already did with the semicircles, I thought I'm going to try and make a triangle gap with the nude to see which comes out better at the end. So it was all trial and error, really. And it didn't come out as error, but I could definitely see a difference in the two bottom triangles when I'd finished filing and put my top coat on. So I definitely know for next time that this isn't the way to do it. It's definitely to put my colour and my wall on first, then come in with the nude. See, I couldn't get this bit sharp enough. It looks like a tooth. I couldn't get this bit sharp enough, the point sharp enough. So I'm just building up this wall with the cashmere cover. Got to give things a go, haven't you, and just see how they come out. Not everything works brilliant every time, and you live and learn. So there was no way of me filing that either. So that's another thing. I would not have, if you're creating a gap for the colour to go in, you can't file it. Whereas if I'd have created the triangle first, I'd have been able to file it. But like I say, this wasn't supposed to be what it is anyway. It was supposed to be 2 chevrons. So I messed up again on that. But once I'd started with the cover powder, I couldn't really stop or change it. So that's that all built up. I'm ready to go. Now I think I come in with the glitter. Oh no. Oh yeah, I've got to create triangles on this. So I'm doing a triangle at the bottom of this one with candy apple. And then I'm doing a triangle on the ring finger, no, on the index finger with the multi-mix glitter. So it's basically opposites. Ring finger and index finger are opposites. Hope that makes sense. I'm so sorry if it doesn't. Now I'm using some of that glitter to fill in the gap on this middle nail. And I won't be building a wall with this glitter. I will be placing a thin layer of the glitter, then clear, to cap that glitter in. Otherwise I would end up just filing away the colour on the glitter. So once that's all on, I'll encapsulate that in clear acrylic. And again, it doesn't matter if your clear goes over onto the cover powder because we will be filing anyway. I will be filing. And now I'm going to be creating that triangle at the bottom excuse me, of the index finger. Quite easy. Again, I've got that discount code there if you want that, and it's Amy. And encapsulating that glitter, building that wall nice and high. To see what I mean about it being a long video, it does take time to do so much cut out work. I don't think I would do this on a client unless they were paying a lot of money, because it would be very time consuming. But then I suppose you'd be going back and forth each hand, so every time you've done an area it would be set by the time you come back to it. Pushing that acrylic where I want it to be, making sure I've capped that glitter entirely. It looks like as well like I've encapsulated that thumb. I'm pretty sure I must have. Looks like I've already done it off camera. Now I'm filling in this area with the nude. Again, making sure that my ratio is correct, otherwise I'll get shadow in. I was actually quite surprised I didn't get any shadowing at all on any of the nails, so it just proves what a brilliant cover powder this is. It's really solid, really nice cover powder, and I like a solid cover. So that triangle's disappeared now, but it doesn't matter because I'll be filing, so that will all file away. And then filling in on the index finger now with the cover powder, cashmere cover. Yeah, I must have encapsulated that thumb off camera and filed these two bottom triangles off camera. I've also filled in the small area on the pinky, the trial nail, if you like. And I filed off camera these nails. I didn't keep the filing in. It's so hard to keep the filing in because your camera just wobbles everywhere and you can't get a really good angle on your filing, so you end up messing up your filing routine. But excuse me. So yeah, I've filed now and it's top coat time, the best part of the video, and you can see that glitter come alive now. So I'll just let you watch this bit because obviously it's the best part of the video. A humongously massive thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate every watch. Head over to my page, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button to be notified when I upload. And these are the finished nails. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.